an eye on that. Mike Dodds will be keeping an eye on everything for Sunderland. You've just seen Daniel Farke as well, back in English football with Leeds United, having gone back to his native Germany, managing Borussia Mönchengladbach. Signed a 4-year deal though in the summer here at Leeds United. We wait the officials to get us going.
Yeah, it looks like Jones playing deeper as well, alongside Dan Neil, Alex Pritchard furthest forward.
Yeah. Jensen Silt has gone to the right.
I think it's possibly a back three. Trey Human. Look at Niall Huggins.
Running into trouble there. Here come Leeds. Asensio Somerville. Stopped. Barr brings it away and gets it back. Then gives it back to Trey Hume. He has tinkered it a little bit, Mike Dodds.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it? Yeah. So I think it's a back five, is it? Maybe, you know, wing backs there with Trey and Huggins pushing on when they can. Jed Spencer well coming in for them, left back. Archie Gray has stayed at right back there now.
Pritchard gives it back to Jack Clark against his old club. Now Huggins as well. It's over the top and Melia comes out.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad ball over the top there, and I think Abdullah Bar lost the flight of it. He's looking around for the ball in the air, but I think it was off the back of his man there. If he was onto it, Pascal Struijk,
yeah, Struijk, yeah. Atmosphere decent inside the Stadium Light this evening. Miserable night, weather-wise, on Wearside.
Good footballing conditions, these. It's what you want as a player.
Both sets of teams like to play it. Somerville bringing it away past Barn. Silt comes across and concedes the free kick.
Yeah, just lunges in, doesn't he? Jensen Silt, he's a flyer, isn't he? Somerville, you see there. Picks the ball up, driving forward. Linking up with Jed Spence.
It's tiny as well.
Abdullah Bar has a little nibble at him with the first one, and then he just dangles a leg out. Jensen Silt, edge of the box.
That's where he likes to be as well, on this left-hand side. Cutting in. Asensio Somerville, the Dutchman. He's been at Leeds for a couple of years now.
Yeah, Jensen Silt coming into the side as well, gives us a little bit more height as well for set plays, doesn't he? You see him there, middle of the 18-yard box.
Ball comes in. Oh, Patterson had to get tips to that.
Yeah, it does well. It's one of those, isn't it? Wet night, wind swirling round, and just puts it on Anthony Patterson early on, 3 minutes on the clock, looking for that far corner.
This will be a great angle.
Just claws it away.
That
top corner.
Early corner for Leeds. Swirling cross. Referee spotted something.
But yeah, I think the ball's gone out of play. Outswinger, wasn't it? He sets it up too early, comes back in play, I think.
The wind is quite strong inside the Stadium Light this evening. Don't know if that's coming across on your pictures. As the rain comes down again.
Yeah, Daniel Farke not risking it there, is he? Slumped in his seat.
He is for the time being.
Mike Dodds patrolling his technical area.
Well, to be fair to Mike Dodds as well, he often finds himself near thereabouts, doesn't he, during the games?
Yeah.
His time as coach here at Sunderland Football Club. Oh, possible opportunity for Abdullah Bar, but it's dealt with. For now, Spence looking to go back to his keeper. Bar trying to chase it down, saw the water come up off the surface there. That looked like a push on Silt. Nothing given as Ballard shells it back.
Yeah, wind, as you say, maybe playing a part in that one there. Pascal Struijk not under any pressure, was he? He made a bit of a mess with the header.
Joe Rodon, the Welshman on loan from Spurs. Jed Spence also on loan from Spurs in the Leeds starting 11.
Kamara and Ampadu in the middle of the park for them. They'll try and dictate play, won't they? Kamara full of energy in there. Ampadu still young, but a good technical player, likes to control games.
He's enjoying some possession at the moment. Down the line, looking for the run of Rutter. 9 stops that one in the middle. Daniel, calm pass to Niall Huggins. Jack Clark trying to get going, good ball inside, but Daniel just couldn't take control of it. Comes off the ref, he'll probably stop it. Start again.
Yeah, it was unlucky they played themselves out of trouble well there, Sunderland. It just gets ahead of Daniel, doesn't it?
Spence puts it past Trey Hume and continues his run down this left-hand side. Pokes it forward for Rutter, who's inside the Sunderland penalty area. Pulls it back, and Anthony Patterson had to gather that.
Yeah, good play from Leeds down this left-hand side. Spence, isn't it, with a little nutmeg.
Joe Perreault was waiting for it.
Yeah, there, just pops it through Trey's legs. Running behind. Say there, it's good from Anthony Patterson on the foot. And then, yeah, I think if he gambles a little bit more there, Perreault, he could probably get across. Anthony Patterson as the ball's fizzed across.
Sunderland causing their own problems there. Kamara turns, gets it back, tries to poke it through. Perreault comes back. Strike. It's Jed Spence. Hume trying to get it back for Sunderland. Still going Hume. Sunderland pressing here.
Good from Trey Hume, wasn't it? Good pressure on Jed Spence, just been done with the nutmeg. And he went after him. It's almost a 3-4-3 from Sunderland, 3-4-1-2 with Alex Pritchard just in behind. Obviously at this minute with a bit of rotation with Trey Hume, who's pushed on, putting pressure on. But so that back three. 4 across the middle, Joe in alongside Dan Neil.
Gonna have to watch those runners if the ball is popped over the top, because Dan James and Somerville are quite quick, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a good test now. Dan James up against Luke O'Nien, does enough.
It's well done by Dan Neil. Lovely stuff from Sunderland's goal scorer at the weekend. He's Abdullah Ba. Job.
You see Archie Gray, he's getting tight to Jack Clark as soon as he receives the ball. He doesn't want to allow him to turn and square him up, driving towards goal.
Jensen Silt goes inside to Job.
Yeah, it's an interesting one for Mike Dodds, isn't it? Change it up, go to a back three during the week.
Barr battling to get there. Still battling. It's a loose ball. Leeds come out with it. Crowd encouraged by that. It's amazing what a bit of battling does to get the Sunderland fans
I
off
think
the
at the weekend you could see us pressing a little bit more against West Brom, but it's almost shown Leeds a bit of respect. We know they're a decent side, they can pop through you. So we're just not perhaps going and pressing them as high as we have done in recent games with the other teams, obviously.
10 minutes played here at the Stadium of Light. It's Sunderland 0, Leeds United 0 here on SFC Live. Broadcasting around the world this evening. Kamara. Spence. It's a free kick. Foul on Abdullah Barr from Kamara.
Yeah, pass was just a little bit loose from Jed Spence into Kamara. Abdullah Barr nicks in. See it back now. There, just gets away from him.
He's all right. Opportunity for him as well, Abdullah Barr tonight.
Yeah, it's been difficult for him. He had a run in the team, didn't he, when Patrick picked up his injury, done well, got himself a goal or two. And then he's obviously come back out of the team as well. So he'll have been disappointed, but again, saying that Alex Pritchard, when you get the opportunity now, you've got to try and make it count, haven't you? Try and stay in the team, put in a performance to warrant the shirt.
Here's now Huggins on that far side. Drops the shoulder, moves inside, goes back, and again. And Ballard scoring at the weekend. 9 under pressure, plays it out. John Clark keeps it in. Working with Niall Huggins on the far side. Huggins trying to get his afterburners on, but possession goes back to Leeds.
Yes, it's been a little bit scrappy in that middle third, hasn't it? Both teams a little bit loose on the ball, not tidy on it.
So the game's quite squeezed into that middle third, isn't it?
Well, it is as well when you think that there's proper wingers out there this evening as well. Dan James hasn't really had an opportunity so far, has he?
First big challenge of the evening from Trent. Oh, heavy touch from Ballard. It could be an opportunity here.
Yeah,
Silt is aware.
Off his chest, didn't it? Yeah.
Huggins gets it from a good throw out from Anthony Patterson. Passes it on to Jack Clark. Clark up against two Leeds players, steps inside the penalty area, then goes again. This is wonderful from Jack Clark. Pucks one across. Does enough for the corner.
Yeah, it's first opportunity he's had, hasn't he? 12 minutes gone to drive it. Archie Gray trying to jink his way in. Dan James trying to double up against him. See Jack now, fullback's nightmare, getting him back into the 18-yard box. Skips past Dan James. Good turn. And Archie Gray gets back at him, puts it behind for the corner.
Pritchard will take this corner. Mark was there for a short option, but looks like he's going to deliver it. So it was the nearest.
He's not sure where it is as it's dropping down just above his head, isn't it?
There's a few shots on ball there. I didn't see anything myself. And Neil picks it up.
I think it was Pascal Struijk, wasn't it? Just got enough on the header. Janssen Seal coming in behind him. Decent ball in from Alex Pritchard.
Just looking for that forward ball, isn't he, when he gets it?
Oh, trouble.
He's going to get it back through Silt. It's nice from Clark. Spence plays it through the middle. Try to get it back as well. He has got it back. He's on the edge of the area. Strike comes in from Somerville. Charge down. Comes back out. Kamara. Big challenge from Niall Huggins.
Yeah, Dan James gone down. Niles on the front foot, hasn't he? He toes it before he gets to Dan James. It's interesting. Well, they've had a switch. Oh, they're coming back across now. I was going to say they've switched there. Trey Hume and Niall Huggins, but
They were doing that on Saturday, weren't they?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's when there's a phase of plays happening and they're just quite comfortable to sit in either full-back position. We've just got to be careful. I know, listen, we're a footballing team, we want to play out from the back, but again, sometimes have a look at Europe against, you know, your pressing team in Leeds, and we've just been caught on it a couple of times trying to thread balls. We haven't done what I thought we'd done well at the weekend. Obviously, Joe's playing deeper tonight. I thought he ran in behind the centre-backs well, didn't he? At times in the game, stretched the play.
A lot deeper this evening as Leeds have it on the far side. It comes out to Jed Spence. Does he fancy one from this distance? He does. It takes a deflection. Oh, well.
Yeah, one or two Leeds players asking for a corner.
It definitely looked like he took a touch off a Sunderland head. Let's have a look.
I think it might have come off. Was it Rutter that's in the middle? Let's have a look. Yeah, it does. Yeah, 24. Rutter, he's in there, so I'm not sure what the Leeds players are asking.
Well, your stats gone out the window, what you said in the pre-game
First
programme.
15 minutes, yeah. They're to be broken stats, aren't they?
This is Dan Neil moving through the gears. Gives it to Jack Clark. Begins young Archie Gray, is only 17. Puts the ball in. Oh, hits Pritchard, he didn't know much about it. Someone to try and build on that far side.
Jack's seen a little bit of the ball, hasn't he? Abdullah Bar not as much on this right hand side. He did have one opportunity when he had the ball in space. Decided to go back. Oh.
Nice from Anthony Patterson. Doesn't look happy. Kamara. Strike. Jed Spence. Neil chasing back just on the cover. Nine, scooting it forward, looking for Trey Hume, who's wandered inside, but Somerville comes and picks his pocket. Just get around the pitch, doesn't he, Somerville?
Yeah, he does, yeah. It's good tracking back for him, to be fair. As you say, Trey likes to wander into that midfield position, in trouble.
James puts one across, Somerville on the spin, just couldn't bring it under control. Shot from distance, charged down by Job.
Good challenge.
There's Jack Clark, didn't fully take control of the ball. Dodds are screaming in the technical area, the fans are starting to
yeah, he just wants a bit more, doesn't he? There's a couple of occasions we went a little bit loose on the ball. Give it back to Leeds, and you see they're just starting to take control of possession.
And Farper's made his way to the technical area as well, beneath us here in the west stand. Here's Abdullah Bar. Sunderland throw. Clark. Huggins. Clark holding on to it. Pritchard gets it back off Clark, just hits his heel though. It's Leeds who come forward, referee right on top of it. Big challenge here from Silt. He's given foul.
Yeah, I'm not sure he gets any of the ball. Doesn't get too much. Was it Somerville? I think he come up against again.
Game restart. Somerville popping it through the lines. A shot and it's charged down by Dan Ballard.
Good block from Dan Ballard. Good position, starting position from him.
Here's Somerville. Spence. Rutter. Silt again involved. Referee says he got the ball. Here's Pritchard. Jack Clark goes past Archie Gray. Perot.
Yeah, tries to feed the ball in early. Jack's first time he goes past Archie Gray on the outside. I thought he could have put the burners on and gone again. Got across him.
He's got the beating one, hasn't he? On the far side.
Yeah, it's an interesting one because you can see young lads trying to put pressure on Jack and not allow him to turn, but he has had 2 or 3 occasions now where he has squared him up, trying to get him back into that 18-yard box.
Clark. Huggins looking for his options. Pritchard shoots. Oh, from too far away.
Yeah, no, I think he's looking at Jensen Seelt, square ball across the pitch, but it just opens up, no real pressure on him. See now Huggins finds himself in the box, tries to square it, drops to Alex Pritchard. You see there, Pascal Street in front of him, a couple of yards off him, just tries to use him as a shield almost to bend it into that far corner. Just can't bring it back enough. Elias scrambling across his goal.
To get something on it and stayed down. He seemed to get the ball though.
Yeah, I think he did. Dan Ballard was tight to him, wasn't he? Had a little nibble around him. He's back on his feet now.
Jack Clark dummies. Runs into a bit of trouble, but still has the ball. Barr drops it off to Pritchard. He does some nice skills. His cross is charged down. Job trying to get it back of Kamara. Referee gives a foul. A few of them have gone against Sunderland this evening so far.
Yeah, Job tries to read it, doesn't he? And Kamara just flicks it over the top of him. Said there's a lot of contact in there. Enough for the referee though. Been quite cagey, hasn't it? Actually, I think a little bit more tempo to it. I've seen both teams at the back having possession, just trying to thread balls into the middle of the park. See Mike Dodds there. A few instructions out to the lads on the pitch.
Rain still swirls around the Stadium of Light. Everyone's getting wet. There's no escape.
It's just these areas now. I can hear a few fans around us wanting Sunderland players to go and press, but that's what they want, Leeds. You know, similar to ourselves, really, isn't it? When we have teams coming up to the Stadium, like, come and press us so we can try and play through. Yep.
And then they want to pop the ball over the top. It's well dealt with by Silt. Pritchard trying to play in Barr. The Sunderland subs come out for the first time. Mason Burstow's down there. Dil Aushish and Pierre Ekwa. Strong bench for Sunderland this evening.
I think from Leeds' point of view, Daniel Farker, they want to see these two down this left-hand side, Jed Spencer and Somerville getting more of the ball, really. I think early on they were a bit of a threat, weren't they? Since then, they haven't seen too much of it. Dan James on the other side, seen very little of the ball. That's the second one in the space of a couple of minutes, isn't it? Job on, Kamara. The referee just having a quiet word with Job. too much in it, brushes his toe at best.
Spence. Somerville. Against Job, and Trey Hume stands strong. Ball stretching. Trey Hume gets his foot round. Suddenly get it back. And the ball trying to play it out forward towards Jack Clark, who's the only player in advance of him.
Yeah, Kamara stayed down. It's a few challenges he's been on the receiving end of in the last few minutes, isn't it? I think Trey Hume, isn't it? We know loves a challenge. Just wraps his foot around him. Referee deemed it a fair challenge, though.
Somerville picks up Job's loose pass, but he gets it back. He strides out with it. Richard.
I see a lot of rotation from Sunderland without having that natural number 9 up the top end of the pitch. Alex Pritchard, you see, doesn't want to be that lone striker, really, dropping in, trying to get on the ball, make things happen, and then Abdullah Bar's coming in off this right-hand side.
And Ampadu picks it up. Frustrations around us in the crowd, but I think they're going to have to be patient tonight.
Yeah,
Sunderland.
I think it's a difficult one because he's obviously dropped Job deeper tonight, and as I said earlier on there, I thought the weekend he was excellent running in behind.
James stopped by Luke O'Nien. Now Huggins picks it up. It's a good forward ball to Jack Clark. Beats Gray again and again. Oh, he goes down.
That'll be a bucket. He's hurt himself as well, I think.
If he's on a yellow against Jack Clark for the rest of the game, it's going to be a long night
60
for Archie
minutes
Gray.
plus, isn't it? See Jack, just slowed him up well, didn't he? The first time he went past him, then he come back, he's hurt his left knee there, he's feeling it. And then went again, didn't he, Jack? And he's got that zip, hasn't he, over 5 yards or so just to get away from play. You see it now. See there, stops him. There, and then he goes again. Just gets a toe on it. Just jarred his left knee into the ground, caught Jack Clark's boot as well.
First booking of the night. He's going to need some help on that right-hand side, isn't he? Because Jack Clark's beaten a few times.
Yeah, well, straight away, we shouted to Dan James, get yourself back in here and help me out 2v1. And from Sunderland's point of view, I'm sure Mike Dodds will get the message on get the ball out to Jack now as much as you can. It's a tricky one for Daniel Farker to think about as well. Maybe does he swap Jed Spence and go and put him on that far side up against him?
Jensen Silt. Say more aerial presence in these set pieces for Sunderland tonight with Silt in the side.
We haven't got the option either, have we, with a left footer, Pierre Ekwar not on the pitch, Patrick Roberts not on the pitch. All down to Alex Pritchard and his delivery.
Well, if you just put it in amongst it, anything could happen, really.
It's one of them, wet night like this, just fizz it for
wind
that far post
swirling
area.
around, let's see what happens.
There we go.
Oh, off the line!
I thought for a minute Jensen Sealt had just poked it in at the far post.
Hume asking for a foul there. Doesn't look like a foul there on Trey Hume.
Spence was a little bit tight, wasn't he? Getting ball in there. Luke O'Nien misses it, and then as it drops to Jensen Sealt, thinks he's got a tap in at the far post. And then, it's Struik, isn't it? Just toes it away from him. Oh, he does get a bit on it, he gets the blocking.
Corner number 2 for Sunderland. Oh, it's a good header! Oh, what a save that is from Jensen Seelt! That is a great save from Melier. Wow.
Yeah, decent ball in, wasn't it?
It seemed to go in slow motion.
It did, didn't it? Yeah. Just held up in the wind, maybe. Good save from the goalkeeper.
Clark stays on the ball, finds Pritchard. Sunderland have got their tails up here.
Oh, ball.
Oh, just in front.
Yeah, see what he's looking for. Not too many options in the middle. He's just trying to feed it behind the centre-back, Jack Clark. Just can't get on the end of it, and there's that header. Yeah, it was decent contact.
What
great
a
save, isn't it? Yeah, he gets up early, doesn't it? Big long arm, gets there.
Save.
Yeah, he thinks he scored there. Jensen Seelt.
Look at
comes
that.
off his shoulder a little bit more.
Flying
Jobin behind him as well.
Milan Melier. Save of the night so far. Great challenge from Trey Hume. Abdullah Bar waiting for Hume to get up to speed, but then goes over the middle. It's a poor touch.
Well, we've got about 6v4 there as well if he's tidy on the ball, Abdullah Bar.
And now here come Leeds on the counter. They're fast, but they weren't composed.
Yeah, composure needed there, and he looks to the sky. Abdullah Bar. Had acres. I'm not sure who was coming onto it, whether it was Alex Pritchard or
I thought
maybe
he was waiting
Dan Neil.
to bring Trey Hume back in, but then he went through the middle.
Flag stays down.
Has. Now Huggins looking for Pritchard just behind him.
Well, the game is opening up now, isn't it? That's the type of game we expected. Still got 25 minutes, half an hour to get going. As such, Sunderland getting on top, I'd say, last 5 minutes or so. A couple of opportunities from set plays as well.
Gone closest this evening, Sunderland so far. But Leeds remain a danger. Spence steps inside. Kamara stretching to get there, he does. Dan James. Constant instructions for Mike Dodds and Michael Proctor down there.
Yeah, trying to solve something. I think that there's one little issue. Joe Rodon keeps stepping in, and he's threading the pass out here to Jed Spence, although Trey Hume did nick in a moment ago, didn't he? Nick one off his toes, but yeah, I think that's a little issue what he's trying to address.
A strike. Somerville. Showed flashes already. Three or forward foul, nothing more.
Yeah, nothing more.
Less.
He's just got sharp feet, hasn't he? Shows you the ball, then bang, he's gone.
Farker. 47 now. Big success in English football with Norwich, of course. Somerville, across that. Jack Clark fancies it. He's going round him. Comes inside now, goes back, goes again.
Oh. Interesting that now, isn't it? I think, do you know what there, Archie Gray thinks about lunging in, and then he gets a little flashback of what happened 5 minutes or so ago and picked up that yellow card, just puts the brakes on.
Game again, just everyone's in the middle third of the pitch, aren't they?
But a game of chess at times, isn't it? You say, you know, Rodon's on there, he's looking for those little threaded ones we compact it through the middle of the pitch.
Sticks a toe in.
It's on ball as well. Yep. It's not quite happening for Leeds, is it? I think you see Daniel Farke's face a minute ago. Not too much happening at the top end of the pitch for him. Is that one back now? Just out of pitch. I think it's come off his shoulder a little bit more, I think.
He's celebrating that.
Just see it back on this one now. Yeah, or maybe down onto Joe Rodon's head as well, I think.
Huggins. It's Jimmy Montgomery, of course, next to Vic Hallam. 273 legends. Big players in this fixture historically.
Yeah, Jack Jaskin there for the free kick. Feels like he's held by, I think it was Rodon as he rolled him.
9 takes a free kick early, looking for Abdullah Bar, finds him as well. He's Bar up against Jed Spence. Bar inside the area now. Abdullah Bar wins the corner.
Yeah, strange one with Abdullah Bar because he's naturally right-footed, and it's almost like he doesn't want to go on the outside, just get half a yard and fizz the ball across there. He's like he wants to come back inside on his left foot, but he wins the corner. Here we go again. Big lads in there. Joe, Sealed, Dan Ballard, Trey Hume, not bad in the air as well. Got a good leap on him. Luke O'Nien as well.
It's on the head of Joe.
Oh, it's a freebie as well.
He finds one of them every week.
Yeah, he's 6-7 yards out. Sees it all the way. It's a floated one this time, isn't it? The outswinger again. Look. Ampadu under the flight of it, gets nowhere near it. I think Joe Rodon's getting on to him. Look.
Just drops under his head.
He gets a little nudge, maybe as he makes contact in the back from Rodon. But big opportunity again. Sunderland set plays.
Rota. Oh, stumbles. And wins the corner.
Yeah. Got to do more there, Jensen Seal, especially with the first one in the air. Should go win the header. Size of him there, doesn't win the first one. Gets rolled on the second one. Trey Hume there to bail him out. Leeds now, opportunity from a corner.
It's delivered. Comes all the way out to Gray. Kamara. James keeps it alive. Flick from Jack Clark. Dan Neil now. Gives him it back. Job. Silt. Someone dealt with it quite well there.
Yeah, just no width. I think Abdullah Bar went narrow on this right-hand side as the play's coming across the pitch. Just to retain possession. But again, Dan Ballard from the set play. Makes it his ball, doesn't he?
Cheap free kick. Looks like it's going to be a yellow card as well. Is it Luke O'Nien maybe?
Yeah, Luke O'Nien going in the book. See it back. Dear me, that's soft. I mean, barely brushed him, hasn't he? Quiet so far, hasn't he, Piero?
Yeah, very quiet. You know, plays in that little pocket, doesn't he, behind the...
One early on, isn't it?
Rutter.
When it got to the byline, it was fizzed across, sort of 6-yard line. Anthony Patterson gathered it, but I thought if he was on the move, on his toes, he could have got across him. Other than that, I haven't seen much of him.
Hume steals it, but goes to Kamara. Strike. Somerville outside the right boot. Is he onside here, Perrault? Doesn't matter anyway because...
Well, Luke O'Nine's got his hand up. I think Niall
out.
Huggins is deeper on the far side. Was it Dan Bollard? Yeah, tried to step up.
Kamara. Strike. Ampadu. Which is on the ground, and O'Neill comes and takes it off him. Here's Jack Clark. Going around Archie Gray. Still going Jack Clark. Toying with him, isn't he?
Yeah, just showing him the ball, isn't he? Just waiting for that contact.
Dan Neil. Clark. And James comes out to him this time. Clark just over the top.
Yeah, it opens up for him up against Dan James, doesn't it? Winger against winger.
Wasn't dropping.
Reaction there, Jack. Little smile on his face. Yeah, now Gray has to track Huggins inside, and then he just shifts it inside, doesn't he? Too much on it.
Too long till half time. A few people trying to get their bovrils in and around us. Cold, wet.
Still not quite at those Huddersfield temperatures yet, are we?
Long ball searching for Dan James. Huggins is there to meet him. Huggins gets it. Oh, and Clark puts it past Archie Gray without putting any touch on the ball.
That was Rodon, wasn't it? Yeah. That was it through his legs. Good recovery from Rodon. So Dan James going down looking for the free kick up against Niall Huggins. Again, referee waves it away. Daniel Falcon now having a word with the fourth official, waving his arms about.
Job. Silt. Looking for Barr. Strikes there, but Barr makes a nuisance of himself.
So 43rd minute, and that's the first ball we've put in behind Leeds. Abdullah Barr running in behind. Just too much on it though.
Spence. Archie Gray. In from James, on 9, gathers it, clears it. Pritchard stops any advance. Jack Clark could be in here. Oh, seemed to take an eternity to drop out the sky.
Just in between the two of them, wasn't it?
Yeah. Sunderland pressing though with Job. Silter's well under pressure. Trey Hume needs to turn, get himself out of there. Dan Ballard under pressure as well, steps out. Looking for a long ball.
Well, he does, yeah. Abdullah Barr's feeling his toe though. Dan Ballard's looking forward.
Great ball from Anthony Patterson. Niall Huggins. Patterson. Plays it downfield. Drops to Trey Hume here. Sunderland have options. Pritchard keeping it moving. Silt. Now he's Abdullah Barr. Job. Again, stays on side. 1 minute will be added on at the end of this first half. In from Clark. Silts it forward.
Oh, he's offside. Flag goes up eventually. Ball's in the air a long time, wasn't it? Jack Clark just whips it in early, doesn't he? And Jensen Silts up there from that initial attack down this right hand side. See back post. Oh, well, maybe just on that far side.
His arm, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's Somerville who's back there, isn't it? It's tighter than it looked. Mike Dodds as well.
Thought he was in. It's just the 1 minute of added time, so Sunderland just need to get through these last few moments. It's been an interesting game.
Yeah, no,
though.
I think Mike Dodds will be happy. I think, you know, we've had more than a fair share of it, haven't we? Limited leads to very little top end of the pitch. But scoreline still 0-0. Game on second half.
Rounds of applause around the Stadium of Light. And the break, it is Sunderland 0, Leeds United 0. Join us at half-time for a look back at all the action so far. A few almost moments for both sides. It's been a great game, though. We'll be back very soon here on SFC Live. This game could go either way, or it could stay the same. People find their way back to their seats here around us. The rain hasn't stopped at half-time. Rodon moves it on to strike. And Spence. Spence and Trey Hume is with him. Pirot. Someone battling to try and get it back, but they can't at the moment. Nuko 9 can't get there. Rutter tries to backheel it. Huggins pokes it away.
Yeah, it's good from Sunderland though. See Leeds possession early on, second half, and trying to find a way through. Well organised back there, Sunderland. He doesn't give much away, Daniel Farker, does he? On the touchline there.
He's getting up now.
He's up now though.
Trying to get it back again. Ampadu looks threatening, plays a forward ball. Rutter. Job gets his foot in, comes to Ampadu.
Yes, starting on the front foot, haven't they, Leeds? See a couple of balls there, challenges, it's just bobbling about and drops to Ethan Ampadu. Well underneath it, up and over the top.
Bar. Pritchard. There's Jack Clark. Going inside. Drops it off to Dan Neil. For that big diag. Trey Hume takes it down well. Job. It's gone compact again in there.
Compact, that is very quiet in the Stadium of Light, isn't it? A few people coming back to their seats. But
Ballard. Pritchard. Moving it on.
I think the problem is obviously Alex Pritchard, you know, he likes to drop deep and get on the ball, and then there's a big pocket of space ahead of him. Abdullah Bar and maybe Jack Clark coming narrow through the middle.
Silt.
Goes onside.
Bar runs onto the end of it.
Oh,
Dan Neil. This wouldn't drop. Huggins.
oh, strike.
Stings the hands of Mellier. Still in at the moment. Clark tries to see it out for the corner.
For the corner, yeah. Jensen Seal does well, doesn't he? Steps in from centre back then, feeds it out to Abdullah Bar. Maybe should do better. He's looking for Alex Pritchard, edge of the box. We get another go at it. Trey Hume does well. Sorry, Dan Neil it is. Drops to Niall Huggins on his left foot. Good strike. Palmed away from the goalkeeper. Pack 6-yard box. Everyone on top of the goalkeeper now.
There's a couple on the edge. Dan Neil and Jack Clark's on the bench, on the edge of the box. Right into the mix of the. Oh, Sunderland player gone down there.
Just
Luke
look at
9.
Dan James has a quick look around at the referee.
Well, we'll see it back.
Yeah,
Luke 9,
isn't it? Let's have a look back. The first
Keep
one
an eye on
there.
him.
And as
13.
it drops. Ooh, can't see from that angle. His arms are up. See, he has a little nervous look around at the referee. Yeah, we need one from the other. And say we need another view from the other angle. But the referee doesn't get to look at it from that angle, does he? So.
Oh, it's a bit tasty down on the touchline at the moment. Between the coaching staffs.
A few verbals.
Three players on. Kamara pops one over the top. 9 comes across on the cover. Trying to stop the throw. Couldn't.
Yeah, 1 or 2 wanting a free kick there on Abdullah Bar on the far side. Referee again doesn't give it. Just coming out word here with the 4th official.
Yeah, because there was a coming together. Sunderland's goal coach
and one of the Leeds staff as well going in the book. Mike Proctor finding the funny side of it there.
That's them told. On a yellow now. You've got to be careful down there.
I think it's all to do with that penalty shout, wasn't it? And Dan James on Luke 9.
Stolen by Trey Hume. Looking for Bar. Sticking with Bar tonight.
Especially Trey Hume's gone on the overlap as well. See the possession.
Dan James against Niall Huggins. Goes inside instead. Pirot, Rutter, Ballard's gone with him, Rutter, he's stopped eventually, Ampadu in the header, Kamara, Somerville, forced to go inside, runs into Alex Pritchard, Ampadu, Kamara.
Yeah, comfortable for Anthony Patterson. I'm just thinking now, Mike Dodds, is he thinking of a change possibly? Just Pierre Echoar out there having a gentle warm-up at this moment in time, but maybe Patrick Roberts getting out on that right-hand side. There's that one back on Luke 9 again there. So this is the angle now as it drops.
He get there before Dan
He gets any of
James.
the ball, does he? Here. Maybe catches him on his left knee, does he?
Huggins tries to get there ahead of Gray. He does, but it goes after the throw to Leeds United. Patrick Roberts is getting some instruction down there in the dugout. Meanwhile, Richie Gray has it, and James. James goes inside, Ampadu. James stays on his feet. Great, thinks about the cross, it's a high one.
Deflection takes the sting out of the cross. Just trying to work a little bit of possession and opening down this right-hand side. Leeds again. Dan James, I haven't seen him flying on the outside yet, have we? Seen him pick the ball up there, just drops it off and goes inside. A little bit reluctant to have a little run at Niall Huggins this evening.
Big shift from Silt. Melio was alive to it though. Patrick Roberts has been called in from a run down the touchline. He's getting stripped.
Paperwork's gone in there. I think it makes sense. It's difficult for Abdullah Bar to get into the game this evening. And obviously Patrick come out of the start in an 11. Be back out there shortly.
Rutter runs into Dan Neil. Somehow comes out with the ball.
Yeah.
I think wins a free kick as well. We might see Patrick Roberts in a moment.
As you say, a couple had to go at him there, wasn't it? Both Dan Neil, I think, and Job as well. Comes out with the ball, Rutter. First one there, comes out with it on the second one. And then the third one, yeah, I think it is a free kick.
We're not going to see.
Yeah, I think they'll just wait till
yet.
the free kick's been taken first before Patrick makes his way into the field. It's going to be Somerville with the right foot, just try and bend it in behind that Sunderland line edge of the 18-yard box.
With a close eye on things over there. Somerville delivers. It's a Sunderland head that gets there first. And Gray lets it run for the throw on the far side. We still want to see.
Yeah,
change now. We do.
It's happening now, yeah. Yeah, as I said, he's found it quite difficult to get into the game. I think he's had a couple of moments where he's had opportunities. One in the first half where we were overloaded, 6v4, I think, and just loose with the pass. And second half as well. And Patrick back out there, bright at the weekend, wasn't he, against West Brom.
Jed Spencer's over there, so is Pascal Stroik. That got Pat Roberts to put up with. So I'm just waiting for Leeds to pounce.
Just Leeds are waiting for us, aren't they, to go and press, to try and look for that little opening. If we nick it, here we go again.
And Neil. There's Pat Roberts. His first touch of the ball on the far side. Spence is coming over as well. They double up on him. Almost fell for Pritchard. Roberts gets it back. Huggins. Pritchard, can he find a shot? He's looking for it. Couldn't find an angle. Silt. Runs into a bit of traffic. It's well run back though by Dan Neil. He turns on it beautifully.
Well.
This is wonderful from Dan Neil. He's inside the area.
Oh, he's unlucky, isn't he? Edge loses his foot in. Lovely little turn, wasn't it? Nicks it in the first place, reads it well.
Sunderland take back possession easily. Trey Hume. He's got Roberts over there to help now. Actually breaks for Somerville. And Leeds will attack. Runs into Sealt. Spence comes from nowhere and barges through with it. Ballard's across. Stops the run of Spence.
Yeah, the big juggernaut was across, wasn't he? Say, skip past Jensen Sealt and then Dan Ballard comes across. The firm challenge.
Huggins trying to get it off Rutter. Ball comes in from Gray, out from Ballard. Kamara gives it straight to Patrick Roberts. Roberts has Spence over there as well, does well.
As well, obviously Alex Pritchard coming into the lineup at the weekend, he come on almost as a 10, didn't he, with Joe still ahead of him, but tonight he's played a different role. He's had to sit off as sort of a deep number 9 really, hasn't he, just in the pocket, and hasn't had that option when he's received the ball to have those threaded passes ahead of him really. Again, Mike Dodds and Mike Proctor just having a word in discussion, thinking what can we do next.
Pritchard almost taking it in his stride. I do feel like there might be an opportunity for someone just to nick it.
Yeah, you can feel it, it's there, isn't it? And I think Leeds started the second half so well, didn't have too many opportunities. Half a chance at best for Kamara, wasn't it? Comfortable one for Anthony Patterson. Other than that, nothing really. And then just been a little bit loose on the ball the last few minutes.
Rutter. Job chasing this one. Leeds still have it. Somerville. Rutter. Kamara. Just shielded out the way.
Blocked him off well, didn't they? Through the middle.
Here's Huggins.
Yeah, Luca 9 comes across, does well, just blocks him off.
Pritch on the deflection. Picks it up. Oh, he's pulled back. And Purdue it was.
Yeah, it'd be in the book. It's good from Alex Pritchard. Saying that before the game. That's what he's about as well. You know, works his shift, doesn't he? Goes and puts pressure on him. And Ampadu takes one for the team, brings him down. Yeah, Joe Rodon it is, plays the ball into him, and then just a little pull back, isn't it, from Ethan Ampadu.
It's got a crossfield though. You think Ampadu, Pritchard's clever enough to wait for the contact to
Yeah,
go
he
down.
is, yeah. He's saying he doesn't need to make,
no.
It's not a challenge, is it really? It's just a pull back on his right shoulder.
Pritchard spreads it wide to Roberts. Roberts delivers with his left foot. That was Dan Ballard with the scissor kick. And then Jack Clark fires over.
Eyes lit up there. Dan Ballard looking for his second goal of the week, wasn't he? Patrick Roberts, yeah, shifts it a yard and then coming in behind. Strike, isn't it?
Yeah, Strike comes and takes it off his foot.
Jack can't keep over it on the second attempt as well.
I mean, if you're centre half's doing that. Spence comes it forward, Somerville. Oh, that's a good strong challenge. Oh, Sil just feeling his hamstring there, is he?
His hamstring on the back of his knee. Yeah, he does well on the recovery. Sharp, isn't he, Somerville? And
it's a good challenge, mate.
Gets the big long leg there in time. Maybe a bit of cramp. So he's not played too much football, has he? Been in and out of the team recently. Thought he got the better of him, didn't he, Somerville? Pulls up sharpish.
It's continuing here. Ball's back in play. Mara. Spence. Somerville. Deep discussions in the Sunderland technical area. Mike Dodds and his coaches.
See, Leeds just probing, aren't they, trying to look for that little opening. Somerville's come more central in this second half, trying to receive it on the half turn in that pocket. Sunderland narrow, forcing them wide.
Neil. Pritchard. Sunderland throw. Yeah, don't forget you can have your say about anything SAFC related. Use the hashtag AskDanny on social media. Tell us what you think of the game tonight, what you think of the managerial situation, anything you like. Tell us where you're watching as well. Oh, not much in that.
Something's going on the bench there.
Yeah, Ekwa, I think.
Ekwa getting stripped off, is he? Just thinking, does he go brave, Mike Dodds? Does he
go for it?
3 centre forwards on the bench. Does he fancy it? Chuck 1 or 2 on.
Pirot. Dan James gets the cross in. 1-9 with the diving header. Ampadu now. Dan James. Rutter almost getting in between Silt and Ballard. It's blasted out. Leeds have got us penned in at the moment.
I was just going to say, last 5 minutes or so, just forcing us back. We can't really get any good possession of the ball, can we? And it is Pierre Ekwar who's making his way to the touchline.
What's going to happen here, though? Who's going to come on for? What's Sunderland going to do to try and get all 3 points? We'll see. Spence twisting, turning on the far side, goes past a couple of Sunderland players and keeps possession, goes inside Somerville. Rutter gives it back to Somerville, comes out. Archie Gray caught under Pirot's feet, and Sunderland are living dangerously at the moment, but they could break.
Patrick's in space.
That's where it's gone. He's took it down beautifully as well. He's gone down.
That's another booking, isn't it? Dan James getting back at him. Yeah, it's good from Jack, spots it early. Patrick had 10 yards on Dan James, and so he's offered very little going forward tonight, the Welshman, but see there, getting back into the back of Patrick Roberts. Another yellow card for Leeds.
Silt who's coming off here, Danny.
Yeah, I just wonder if it's off that challenge, isn't it, where he pulled up, feeling the back of his leg, possibly.
What do you make of his performance
I
tonight?
think he's done well. I think early on, he gave a foul away, didn't he, early on Somerville, but other than that, I think he's been decent. Stepped in a couple of times with the ball, so he made a good challenge a few minutes ago, and we'll just have a little tweak maybe in the system again.
He hasn't disappeared. Jensen Silt. So let's hope he's not injured.
Yeah, I just think we're going to revert back to the back four there. Alex Pritchard. A bit of paper's made its way onto the pitch.
Oh yeah, what's on there?
Takeaway order for later.
Mike Dodds' Christmas list. Pat's going to read it now. We'll never know. We'll never know. Pritchard delivers. Trey Hume arriving. Job underneath it. Jack Clark goes round the outside. Corner.
Yeah, decent ball again from Alex Pritchard. I think set plays have been on the money tonight.
Yeah, he's been good. Ballard scored from a set piece at the weekend. He'll have another one. Trey Hume's got a good leap on him. Job was on the end of one in the first half. Pritchard.
We'll get there. Oh, trouble.
Somerville and Jack Clark coming together. Jack Clark might have done enough here. He has.
Yeah, he does, yeah. It looked like for a moment he was getting away from him, didn't he, Somerville? Jack just does enough to get goal side.
Well, we've been saying how good the set pieces have been tonight, but this came straight from the
almost
corner.
got called. Yeah, Niles not sure whether to go and commit. Kamala just gets there, and then it looks like he's got the run on him. And there, just has a little bit of a pull back at him there, Jack, for a moment, and gets the shot away, Somerville, but thankfully straight into the arms of Anthony Patterson.
Possible double change for Leeds coming up. Willie Noto is down there, and also I can't see the back of the other shirt yet. Meanwhile, opportunity for Sunderland. Deflection. Melier scrambling. It's a corner.
Yeah, Niall Huggins, isn't it, driving forward again. A couple of opportunities he's had tonight. He's got forward well at times. Chops inside onto his left foot. As Joe Roden gets in the way.
Jaden Anthony and Wilfred Nonto, who will be coming on soon for Leeds. Both forward players, so Leeds are going to go for this
as well. He can shift as well with the ball, can't he?
Dan Neil! Roberts! It's up in the air. Still in play here.
Yeah, short corner, wasn't it? Just set back for Dan Neil. Fizzes it through the bodies. Drops to Patrick for the second one, and another good block from Leeds.
Roberts coming together.
Still changes for Leeds.
Changes then. It's Dan James who's coming off. Jaden Anthony.
Yeah, Rutter as well making way.
What have you made of him tonight?
Yeah, not really too many opportunities, has he? Bit busier in the second half, balls into him. But again, difficult one for him. Congested around the 18-yard box.
Nonto.
So Nonto can be a handful. Was last season as well, wasn't it? At times.
Yeah.
James place on this right-hand side.
Two changes each so far. 15 minutes of normal time remaining. Nonto. Strike. Roden. Archie Gray. Roden. Ampadu. Leeds enjoying the possession, just building to something here perhaps. Stopped by Ekwar. Does that well. Pritchard and
foul.
Roberts went down there. Is that a foul? Yes,
he's
it
gone
is.
back to it now, yeah. And Trey Hume asking for a yellow card, I think. Patrick feels he's away.
It's Kamara who's involved in that. We'll see it back in a second.
Yeah, just having a look at our back line as well with the changes. Looks like, I'm not sure whether it's a back four. Luke's come across to this left-hand side. Dan Ballard and Trey Hume and Huggins across on the same side. So maybe still that back three, and Niall right wing back, and down below us Jack Clark left wing back, sorry.
Drops to Pritchard. Finds Dan Neil. Dan Neil gets caught under his feet. Nonto. And then Leeds squander possession. Ekwar slips but manages to find Dan Neil. That's lovely from
good.
Pritchard.
Good.
Dan Neil here. Niall Huggins to the right. Huggins inside the area. Neil's with him again. Dan Neil crosses it. Pritchard holds the job.
Yeah! It's in!
It's in! It's job!
Well, for a moment I wasn't sure what had happened there. It looked, time stopped still, didn't it? Joe finds himself in the middle. He's got a man behind him. The linesman's flag stays down. I think Melia's looking across at him thinking what's happening. And Joe just prods it past him. 1-0 Sunderland. Well, he should have had one at the weekend. It got chalked off, which wasn't offside. And I think they're still having a word with the linesman on the far side, but here we go, let's have a look at it back. We do really well, lovely little link up. Dan Neil, Alex Pritchard, 1-2.
Huggins on the far side. Job through the middle. So it's Roberts at the moment.
There's Job, times
Job's
his run.
arriving now.
Yeah, oh, he's well onside.
Yeah, easy.
22. Archie Gray's behind him.
Easy.
Not sure what they're looking at.
Easy.
Yeah, comfortably onside. He's behind him, isn't he? And then Melia can't get there in time, and Joe just nods it past him.
Wow.
Gets clattered as well by the goalkeeper. He won't mind that.
See, it's the bounce here that does everyone, I think. Because
yeah, it's good.
is he going to
awareness
hit it
on
on
Joe.
the bounce? He waits for it to rise, heads it down.
Yeah, There we go.
Yes.
He enjoyed that one.
Bit of disbelief about that one, wasn't there?
Yeah. Especially from up here as well.
Yeah.
We couldn't quite see what had happened. Bellier come out and flattened Joe as he headed it.
And there's the honour. He'll be happy with that goal. And he's got a first team coach in Mike Dodds at the minute. He's done a sterling effort. Jed Spence goes down after putting the ball past Trey Hume.
Just over 20 yards out or so, edge of the box.
This is shooting territory perhaps. Sunderland need to be alive to this because at the weekend they did concede after the second goal.
Yeah, get focused again. I think Somerville there just asking for a yellow card. The referee's kept it in his pocket though.
Daniel Farker didn't enjoy that from Job.
It was good play, wasn't it, in the build-up?
Yeah.
Dan Neil again,
Neil,
driving
brilliant,
forward,
yeah.
lovely link-up play. Surrounded 3 or 4 blue Leeds shirts around them, but they popped it through them.
It looks like Leeds are going to either make a doubler or a tripler beneath us. Patrick Bamford is stripped. He's one of them. He's got bleached blonde hair.
Blonde, yeah.
In the 80th minute here at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland 1, Leeds United 0. It was good enough in 73. Is it going to be good enough tonight?
Nope. Disappointing, wasn't it, Somerville? A bit casual in the run-up, just trying to flip it over the wall into that near corner, I think.
We'll see changes here perhaps for Leeds. There's the other player down there. Mateo Joseph, I think.
Here's Kamara making way. Patrick Bamford.
They're going for this Leeds though.
And the other one, Jed Spence as well.
Spencer's coming off.
Well, he's got Owen Week into the last 10 minutes of the game, so stoppage time as well. Changes top end of the pitch for Leeds.
Yeah, they've put their 4 changes, Danny. They've put 4 strikers on, about 4 attacking players.
Your centre mid there and your left back have come off, haven't they? And then, as you say, top end of the pitch. Trying to get back into this game now.
Archie Graham, Nonto. Strike. Ampadu. Roden. Encouraging his teammates to get up. Sunderland have sprung the trap before this evening. Don't know if that's going to run. 1-9's got to be strong. It's got a free kick.
To give the free kick, yeah, it's one of those, isn't it, where you're trying to see it out of play, not enough pace on the ball. Just puts the brakes on there. Nonto doesn't agree. He's having a word with the linesman. Look,
40,531 inside the Stadium of Light on this wet, cold evening on Wearside.
yeah, another good effort, isn't it?
Never let you down, the Sunderland faithful. And of course, we've got people watching around the world on SAFC Live as well, and you can take part in the post-game programme. Tell us where you're watching, tell us what you think of this game, tell us who you think should be Sunderland's next first-team coach. Use the hashtag AskDanny on social media. Confirmation of those subs there for Leeds. Ekwab trying to break it up. Get his foot in there. Play continues. Somerville's been a nuisance all night. He's got great centre of gravity, hasn't he, for such a small person.
Interesting, they brought him inside. You get more out of him on that wing.
Yep. Monto. There's Bamford. Sunderland fans trying to do their bit to encourage the lads to get it back.
It's good though. Well organised behind the ball. It's been a different type of game tonight, hasn't it? I think you respect the opposition, and I think we knew that obviously Leeds are going to have their share of the ball. We've sat in deep, organised and compact.
Nonto looking for Bamford. Bamford tries some nice flicks and kicks. Doesn't come off. Job, can he get there? Archie Gray gets it back for Leeds. Ampadu looking for the forward ball. Perrault gives it back to Roden. Nonto goes past Jack Clark. Wasn't much in that, but there was enough to give away the foul.
Just a lazy leg, isn't it, from Jack? It's usually the one going the other way. Gets squared up against Nonto.
Another opportunity for Leeds from this set piece here.
Somerville comes across again.
Yeah, Jaden Anthony standing over it at the moment. Two-man wall for Sunderland. And he's sorting it out.
Yeah, two right footers over it. It's just that corridor you're looking for, isn't it? From a Leeds point of view.
Pritchard and Roberts aren't the tallest. He's having a walk. Might do enough. Referee going to check out the action in the middle.
Joseph starting offside, isn't he, behind the line?
The wind's blowing strong, it's delivered, it's whipped in, it's the Sunderland header, gets there first.
Thanks, Trey Hume. Gets a touch on it. Again, we've defended really well. Those balls coming into the box. Dan Ballard and co back there. And he's having a look to his bench again, I think Mike Dodds.
Can't take the eyes off this one. It's been like that from the kickoff, really, hasn't it? Game hanging in the balance, and even at 1-0 up to Sunderland, it still does. Perrault.
Just look where you got Perrault playing as well.
Yeah.
Just dropping off, trying to get on the ball.
Nonto coming inside. Goes past Job. Somerville. Stopped by Huggins. Ekwa. Pritchard on the spin. Just goes out on the far side. Another minute ticks by. Don't forget to join us for the post-game programme. We'll discuss everything from tonight's game. Get your thoughts in. Use the hashtag AskDanny as well. Just put that on X. You don't have to tag anyone. We'll get your points of view in the post-game programme. Tell us where you're watching as well, as Somerville picks it up and looks for Patrick Bamford, who brings it down and then drops it off to Ampadu. There's going to be another Sunderland change as 09 heads it clear.
Yeah, just coming to the last 5 minutes, just forcing us back again, Leeds. Freshening up, a couple of bodies on the pitch.
Nonto goes inside again, outside to the boot, finds Strike. Somerville wants to return. Ekwa comes across. Sunderland got no one forward though. It'll just keep on coming, won't it, Danny?
Yeah, getting deeper, aren't we? Forcing us back edge of the box.
Perrault, heavy touch.
That's where we've got a squeeze now. Yeah, see Dan Ballard trying to get the boys up.
Bradley Dack stripped for Sunderland. Somerville. Pritchard couldn't get there. Ampadu spreads it wide on this right-hand side. Nonto delivers. 09's on the floor. Perrault shoots. It's off the line by Trey Hume. Sunderland fans
going,
screaming for them to step up, but they can't. It's consistent pressure from Leeds. Nonto through the legs. Oh, that's a good challenge. from Job on the cover.
Yeah, lads are looking a little bit leggy now, aren't they?
This is some graft the lads are doing out here tonight, Danny.
Just pokes it through. Obviously the other one, isn't it? Dies on Luke O'Nien. Drops to it, and then Pirro pokes it through. It's Trey Hume back there, helping Anthony Patterson out on the line.
Jaden Anthony will take this corner for Leeds United as we move towards the 89th, 90th minute. Job gets there. Cries of get out from the Sunderland faithful. Somerville. Tackled by Jack Clark. Sunderland ride another one. Roberts is chasing this one down. Rodin. Oh, it's misplaced pass.
Misplaced pass, yeah, gives us a breather. Takes the pressure off, and I think Bradley Dack will.
Tell you what, the lid will come off the roof. The roof will come off if Sunderland can hang on to this.
And it is Alex Pritchard making way.
What a shift he's done as well.
Yeah, he has, yeah. Do you know what? He has been as influential in open play, perhaps, but his set plays have been on the money. And he's put an absolute shift in, as you say. Yeah, Nonto there trying to usher him off the pitch, but take your time.
Everyone in the stadium standing up for Alex Pritchard.
Yeah, singing his name as well. And involved in the build-up, wasn't he, to the Sunderland goal with Dan Neil, as we mentioned. Played his part.
5 minutes of added time. 5 more minutes here at the Stadium of Light. Everyone is on the edge of their seat.
Everyone's staying, but there's a few Sunderland fans making their way out. Leeds fans are staying, packed in there in the top tier.
For this time, deep in the game on a weeknight, this is still tens of thousands of people inside here. They're making their voices heard. This would be some win. In all the circumstances. Ball goes out on the far side. Leeds come again, as they will do. Nonto goes past Jack Clark, then goes inside, spreads it to Stroik. Stroik steps up with it. Somerville dribbling, twisting, turning, coming forward. Can't get the ball of him. They almost did. Somerville's furious with his teammates there.
Yeah, Sunderland fans urging the players to push and press and try and nick the ball.
Almost got it, they almost got it. They know what they have to do here. Nonto puts it past Jack Clark. Job's there with the cover, but the ball comes in. Luke O'Nien's there. Gets the foul.
Yeah, good composure from Luke there. The ball comes in, just kills it dead. And just waits for the contact from Joseph. Frustrated, doesn't feel it's a foul.
And 2 of those 5 tick by, Danny. Not that we're looking at the clock.
Here it's against C. What's the other one, isn't it? The clearance off the line. Pirro, as we mentioned, been quiet there, just tries to toe poke that one home. Yeah. 2 of your defenders there helping out on the line.
Ball's gone out of play from Patterson. Archie Gray looking for options from the throw. Goes for Stroik through the middle. Roberts is lurking. Stroik had to move it quickly. Huggins trying to get it back. Nonto's under this one. Is it too much on it? He's kept it in, you know. And he's Gray.
Squeeze up.
Out from Dack. Roberts is chasing. Rodin gives it to Stroik. Roberts still running hard. He gets it back. And play continues, does it? It went out.
Yeah, I was going to say,
it wasn't the foul.
Did he know? Ball's gone out of play, is it, on the far side? Yep.
2 more minutes of this. Less than. Everyone's singing. Encouraging.
It's difficult, isn't it? You know, you're nearly there. You're dropping deeper. We've seen it before. 1-0 up. Almost home and dry.
Nonto will go again. He's delivered one. Leeds have got players over.
Goal ball.
Yeah.
Oh, goal
Let's
kick.
give a goal kick. Well,
I thought
Joseph is furious.
Between Niall Huggins and Trey Hume, they
Yeah, I thought it came off Trey Hume.
put it behind at the far post.
Farker, he's perplexed. And we move into the final minute of added time here at the Stadium of Light. Mike Dodds in the dugout for the second time this season. In the space of a couple of days, he couldn't get 2 wins on the bounce, could he?
Well, as you say, he's nearly there.
Against the 2 form sides. West Brom on Saturday, Leeds United this evening. Ball goes out for Sunderland throw, final 30 seconds. Just throw it down the line, Jack. He's done that. Free kick to Sunderland. Final 10 seconds. We're nearly home here,
Yeah,
Danny.
nearly home now, frustration.
Nearly home.
Nonto again in the referee's face having a word. That's pretty much that. Not sure we'll be in a rush to put this one into the box. Centre back staying back. Just try and keep the ball, see the clock down.
Dak kicks it into the corner. And that's it!
There we go!
Sunderland have beaten Leeds United!
And it's a Mike Dodds masterclass, changing tactics,
That's the
changing
man with the goal.
formation.
Job scores the winner.
Job, yeah, thought he had one at the weekend, got chalked off, and look at his reaction, delighted, rightly so as well. Clean sheet for the lads at the back, earned it. Limited leads to very little going forward. Got a little bit edgy, a little bit nervy late on. That naturally happens when you're nearly home and dry with a 1-0 lead. Look at the reactions on the boys there, enjoying that back-to-back 6 points.